Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with FC Groningen in the Eredivisie in Holland. Since the last episode, we've played one game. And that game, which I didn't realise at the time, is quite an important game, against Willem II, which, as you could probably tell from the league table, we lost. It was a 1-0 defeat, and this was all down to the fact that our strikers didn't turn up. Karim Koulibaly with the only goal of the game. We played quite well, but you can see there on the right-hand side, Tom van Weert, Idris Ibaguen, Lars Veldwijk and James Taylor all doing not very well. Veldwijk did all right, but he didn't play a huge amount of the game. So, like I said, that does mean that we've dropped all the way down to 4th place. Annoyingly, there is a total of, 5 points from 6th to 1st. Any one of the top 6 can do well and can win this thing. And I bottled it last year, and I suspect I'm probably going to do it again. But before we get into league action in this episode, which I think is going to be Feyenoord, we do have a... What cup is it? What cup is it called? Dutch Cup quarter-final. Sure, one of those. We've got the Dutch Cup quarter-final against Ajax, which is on TV and it is at home. Let's hope that I can get through this, because I've got a few players that I promised silverware to, and I imagine the Dutch Cup is probably our best chance. Now, I thought that we actually had a decent form. Obviously, we've lost a game. Ajax, however, they've won 3 and drawn 2 in their last 5 games. We've won 3, drawn 1 and lost 1. Have we beaten them? I think we beat them earlier on in the season. So we are 1 ahead of them at the moment, maybe, probably. The starting lineup we are going to go for against Ajax is going to be as follows. In goal is Sergio Pat. Back 4 of Dejin Dakenam as the right back. Django Warmerdam as the left back. Larsen and Toivio are the 2 central defenders. Bakuna and Tronsden are the 2 midfielders because, what was his name? I can't remember his name. Friedrich got himself injured. So we're only going to have 11 subs today, apparently. Julian Green keeps his place as a left-sided midfielder who's not been in particularly great form at the moment, so I gave him a warning and he agreed, so that's always good. Frank Dogbolt is the right-sided midfielder. Ibaguen and Ibaguen, I still can't say his, I'm just going to start calling him Edis, and Tom van Weert are the 2 strikers. Looking at the lineup that Ajax have gone for, I don't know whether they're going for this or not. I mean, there's some players here. Oh, hello, Zeefweek. He's in there. Veltman's obviously one of their main players. Ziyech is one of their main players. This guy, is he any good? Pretty, for a 16-year-old, he's pretty good, but they're playing a cup side. Obviously, I did say at the start of the season, my Argentine goalkeeper that I bought, be my cup goalkeeper, he's injured. So Sergio Pat is going to have to play. This, to me, or this competition at least, is probably my easiest path into Europa League football. Oh, come on, Dakenam. Into Europa League football, because last season we had to go through that awful weird playoff thing, which we obviously lost in the first round. I don't want to go through that. If we win the Dutch Cup, we just get Europa League football, which is much better for me. 20 minutes in, we've not actually had any highlights. We are having the better of the possession, and we're actually having shots, which is not like us. 35 minutes in, still nothing happening. We are still having more possession though. I don't really know what I can do to make them actually have a chance. Show some creativity. Let's get creative. There we go. I mean, it's half time now anyway. It's going to be 0-0 at half time unless we get a highlight now. We didn't. It is 0-0. We've been the much better side. The team talk was poor. I'm just going to keep going because, I mean, we're the better side. We're doing better than them. We're just not actually getting any highlights. We have a highlight almost immediately in the second half, and it's starting with Ajax on the ball. Ziyech, that guy's name, Buema, the regen, player with an effort. I don't know any of their names. He said it over the bar. We got lucky. We have a corner. Tronsden takes it. Toivio's there. Toivio's effort is just over the bar. He's doing really well from corners, Toivio. He gets a lot of chances. Doesn't seem to score a huge amount, but he's getting the chances. I think he's got 3 goals this season, which for a centre-back, pretty decent. Ziyech with a free kick for Ajax. Buema, goal from distance, a go from distance. Sergio Pat makes a save. It's going to be a corner for Ajax. Ziyech to take the corner into the centre. Tronsden gets it clear. Van Weert gets the ball. Plays it all out wide. Frankie Dogbolt, only one forward at the moment. Keeps running forward. Plenty of Groningen players getting in the box. It's a good tackle. We've got a throw on deep in their half. We didn't actually get to see the throw on. We're going to do some subs instead. Tom Van Veert is going to be coming off. Sekou Karamoko is going to be coming on. It's the only change I'm going to do for now. We are all over them in terms of possession, which is really strange for me, but we are not getting any highlights at all. I need to demand more, maybe? That might help. 80 minutes in, we're going for another substitution. Frankie Dogbowl not playing very well. We are going to bring on Dino Hotic on the right-hand side. Can we make him as an inverted or an inside forward on support? That'll do. I don't really know what else to do, because is this going to go to a replay or extra time? I don't know. We've got a corner. It might not go to either. Tronston's corner comes in. It's cleared. Only as far as Hotic. Bakuna's had a go from distance. He's just gone wide. I can see us losing this game in the last minute, and we are not going to deserve to lose it. We have a highlight, but there's only 15 seconds left of injury time to play. I don't know whether this is going to go to extra time or going to go to a replay. I'd rather it goes to extra time, to be honest. Karamoko, ball forward to Hotic. Hotic is in the area. Dino Hotic. It's gone in. In the 93rd minute, per Schurz, it's Dino's claiming that goal. It's an own goal. I don't care. Dino's goal. We are going to knock Ajax out. We're going to be in a Dutch Cup semi-final. How have we managed to score from this? Another corner, deep into injury time. It's cleared. It's full time. We have squeaked through. That's good. What are the other results? We've picked up £500,000 of that as well. Right, we'll see in a second what the other results are and who we actually get to play in the semi-final. So, in two of the other quarter-finals, Heerenveen have knocked out Jupiler League FC Dordrecht. I think probably, it's definitely not how it's said. Roda JC have knocked out Feyenoord after extra time as well. Is that all of the rounds done? There is one more match, ADO Den Haag versus VVV, which is probably going to be later on today, and then hopefully we'll get the draw for the semi-final. In amongst all the excitement, it is actually transfer deadline day as well. I'm only looking at bringing in one player, and he's a defender on loan. So I've got no money to spend. I can't bring anyone else in. And this is the guy, Chiodzi Awaziem. He is a Nigerian centre-back, 4 caps, 1 goal already for Nigeria at the age of 22, on loan from Porto. Decent option. He's in as a rotation. He's going to sit on the bench for most of the season. He's come in just in case Tawaric leaves, although no one's making any bids for him. Another bit of transfer news, and that is Antonio Sefer, Romanian right-sided midfielder, has gone on loan to STVV in the... What are they Jupiler League? I don't know. He's gone on loan. We are still on transfer deadline day, but we've got a bit of injury news, and that is Frank Dogbowl has strained his neck lifting weights. I don't really understand how you can do that, but then again, I'm not a weightlifter, so sure. The final match of the quarterfinals of the Dutch Cup has taken place, and ADO Den Haag, our nemesis, has made it through to the semi-finals as well. And now it is time for the draw. I mean, realistically, Roda JC is what we're after, isn't it? Heerenveen will play ADO Den Haag. We do get Roda JC. The 4 teams left in this competition, I'd arguably say that we are the best side out of the lot of them. Heerenveen are decent, ADO Den Haag are decent, but we have been top of the table this year. I don't think any of the rest of them have. That match against Roda JC you will see in the next episode. You'll probably see Roda JC and VVV in the next episode. Up next, we've got Feyenoord in a couple of days. Transfer window still open. Not expecting to buy anybody else. Welcome back. It is time for 3rd versus 4th in the table. A victory here will put us back on top of the table. A victory for Feyenoord will put them on top of the table. I hope it's us. I really do. The starting lineup we're going to go for then is as follows. In goal is Sergio Pat. Back 4 of Dagenham, Toivio, Larsen and Warmerdam. Bakuna and Tronston are the 2 central midfielders. Green and Hotic are the wingers. Ipagurn and Van Veert are the 2 strikers. Basically, the only change, Dino Hotic has come in for Frank Dogbowl, who's injured. The new signing, Awaziem, is sat on the bench. Stupidly, some of my main players who haven't really been featuring, like Jo van Nijf, Brian Berg and Lars Veldwijk, they played for the under-21s like a day ago, so they're quite tired, which isn't a good thing. Although, maybe I should put Veldwijk on ahead of Dogbowl. maybe. I don't have any wing. Yeah, sure. And we'll put Breinberg on ahead of Friedrich. There we go. That'll do. No more than 2 players can play. Oh. Okay, well, one of you can't. Breinberg, get back off. Dogbowl, get on. There we go. Can we pick up another 3 points against a top side? Obviously, we've just beaten Ajax. It was in the cup, so it wasn't 3 points at all. But it was a good victory nonetheless. Let's see if we can do the same again against Feyenoord in the league and put us back top of the table again. So far this season, looking at the league table, it is ridiculously close. There are 5 teams who've won 11 or more games. Ajax are only down where they are because they've drawn far too many games compared to everybody else. We've got to highlight Bakuna plays all the way out to Julian Green. Lovely control by the American. Ibarguen with the ball across to Hotic, playing as an inside forward. Tronsden back to Hotic. Van Veert's not going to get there. It's cleared. Are we going to get it back in the box? Bakuna forward to Green. Green takes it round his man, gets tackled, and St. Just is probably going to get it clear for Feyenoord. Probably we should have done much better from that position. The through ball is on for Luciano. He's being pushed out wide. He's made some space. He's crossed it in. We're 1-0 down. Sam Larsson with a goal. And that was, it was the counter-attack. It was the counter-attack by Feyenoord. That goal does move Feyenoord to the top of the table on goal difference. We stay obviously 4th place. My concern is Ajax are behind us. If it was Willem II or PSV or Feyenoord behind us, I'd be okay with it, but I suspect Ajax will catch us up. Goal kick from Sergio Pat over the halfway line. Tom van Veert doesn't win the header because he doesn't go for it. Tronsden gets Bakuna. Tries to play it out to Green, doesn't get there. Van der Heijden on the ball. Botius across the halfway line, running towards Warmerdam. Warmerdam slides, misses completely. Crossed in. Luciano's there on the head, hits the bar, and Dackerman gets it clear. 35 minutes on the clock. Since that little flurry of highlights, nothing's happened. We are not the better side, unfortunately, either. Half-time, and it is 1-0 to Feyenoord. We're not getting any highlights either way, really. I don't really know what I can... Can I demand more? Seems a bit harsh straight after half-time, but we're doing it anyway. Feyenoord have a free kick right on the edge of the area from the first highlight. Gamara's going to take it. He's hit it wide. That was lucky. 50 minutes on the clock. Ayoub on the ball for Feyenoord. Gamara running through, plenty of space to run into, has a go from distance. It wasn't very good. Warmerdam with a throw. 2 minutes after that highlight. Van Veert's there. It's cleared. Tronsden has a go. Julian Green hits the outside of the post. Another highlight a minute later. Warmerdam gets it from Larsson's free kick. Bakuna to Green. Into Tronsden. Hotic needs to find someone. Goes it back to Dackerman. Dackerman doesn't really have his friend Frank Dogboll. I assume they're best friends. Tronsden, Bakuna. Bakuna forward to Green. Green to Ibarguen. And Ibarguen, with the effort from outside the area, makes it 1 apiece. Still need another goal, but we're back in it. Almost straight away, there's another highlight, starting with a final throw. Haps gets it back. Gamara running back towards the halfway line. Van der Heijden into Ayoub, who's been booked for a very long time. Gamara, Luciano, Gamara gets it back. That's great football. He's hit it wide. Gamara has had about 6 chances and keeps missing them. We've got a corner. Tronsden takes it. Dino Hotic on the side foot volley from outside the area. We are 2-1 up now. I was just about to sub Dino Hotic. I was going to bring him off because he's not been playing too well. I was going to risk an injured Frank Dogboll. But no, Dino can read my mind and scores a goal like that. So apparently that moves us up into 2nd place because PSV have the same goal difference as us. It's crossed in, it's cleared. Bakuna wins the header though. Tronsden, Hotic. Hotic is going backwards. He's been fouled and that is going to be a red card. Who is it going to be? It's Haps. He's going to be off. So we are going to be playing against 10 men Feyenoord for the next 20 odd minutes. 67th minute. Van Veert is coming off. We're going to bring on Karamoko. I'm also going to bring off Green. I don't really have anyone who can play there, though. Hotic? Right, this is a weird thing to do, right? Hotic has moved over to that side. Frankie Dogboll is coming on. If Dogboll gets injured now, I'm not going to be happy, because I know it's 100% my fault. 10 minutes of normal time left to play. No highlights really taking place. As I say it, we've got a highlight. Karamoko. Bakuna doesn't get there. It wasn't a good pass. Gudmundsson. Larsson, ball over the top. Tovio does get there. Bakuna. Hotic now on the left-hand side, of course. Across to Tronson. Frankie Dogball wants it. Bakuna gets it instead. Bakuna, get back there. Kali now runs forward, plays the ball through. Tovio gets it. Karamoko to Tronson. Tronson to Frankie Dogball. Get round him, son. He's done it. Frankie Dogball, you hero. Crossed in. It wasn't a good cross. It's cleared over the halfway line, but it's coming straight back. Hotic, Tronson's ball to Karamoko, what a save from Vermeer. It's a corner. We are knocking on the door. One more goal will put us top of the table. Tronson to take the corner. Where is he going to put it? Probably out wide. What normally he does? No, he's not put it out wide. Karamoko on the volley. It's saved by Vermeer. As much as I'd like to finish on top of the table at the end of this episode, I will take second. I will take second quite happily. 10 seconds to play. It looks like it is going to end 2-1 to FC Groningen, which is a great result. Tronson gets the ball, ends the match there. It is 2-1. I'll take that. Karamoko struggled to perform. He played about 20 minutes. Leave him alone. With that result then, we are in second place, joint on goal difference with PSV. The only difference, I assume they beat us. Is that why they're... Who did we lose to? No, we haven't lost to PSV. Why are they ahead of us then? Goals scored? They are ahead of us on goals scored by 1 goal, which I think is a bit of a horrible way. If this is how the season ended, I wouldn't be happy. Next episode, as I mentioned, what we're going to have Roda JC in the Dutch Cup semi-final, and we're going to have VVV Venlo. Or maybe we'll do Sparta. We might do Sparta and Roda. Yeah, we'll do it that way round. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018 with FC Groningen. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.